Alright, I'm ready to stream. Are you ready to stream, Talor?
Hey everyone, I'm Taylor, that's Lou Jack,
I was hoping
and
you'd do the SpongeBob bit.
I should have had the traditional before the stream restroom break.
You probably should have.
I was a fool.
You were a fool?
Anywho, hey everyone, we're playing Oxenfree. Hopefully if you're watching this on YouTube, then hopefully it's on a playlist, and you just finished episode 1, so that's pretty cool.
That would be
in
the
our last
ideal.
episode, for those who are just joining us though, for our last episode, we were using our radio and tuned it to various frequencies near the cave, and heard some weird noises and saw weird lights, and we heard the spookiest light. Or we heard that. we heard a particularly spooky sound, and Jonas decided to just wander into the cave because I don't know, he's goofy.
And fucking
So
Ren ate a pop brownie, a whole pop brownie that kicked in way too fast.
Yeah, so basically, half of our friends are like out at the beach behind a fence, and then the other half, one of them is in the cave somewhere.
Yeah, we're like
wandered into a cave.
Yeah, we're like
and
with
the other
half
one
the group
is
in a cave
high
currently.
as balls. Bro.
Yeah, there are like 2 people who aren't with us, and it's like a nice girl and a mean girl who the nice girl probably shouldn't be hanging out with.
Pretty much, and yeah, and if Lou Jack, you gotta hit the continue button.
Well, I was waiting for us to get done with the introduction.
I want them to see the cave.
Oh, well, then let's look at the fucking cave! Look, you're already looking at the cave. I was at the cave the whole time. This is the cave, you see? It was always the cave.
Jonas!
Oh, wait, shit, you were supposed to... I fucked up. 2 minutes in, I forgot you were picking...
That's what I said. I was picking it, though.
Oh, is that what you said? I did not hear you. I need to turn you up a little. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, onward. Ha! We're splunking! Man, I will...
looks kind of like a bismuth.
Yeah.
Very, like, rectangular.
Yes. It's a little rectangular.
It's one of those cursed magic caves.
Man, I would never go splunking. Splunking terrifies me.
It's got caves.
Yeah, and caves are fucking terrifying. Didn't you ever see The Descent? I mean, I haven't, but I know it exists.
I think I have. I've seen like 2 different, I think, reviews of it. It reminds me, I think it was it 1370 or something? It was the horror movie about like a cursed hotel room. There's like 2 reviews of it on YouTube, and like one's like 15 minutes and the other is like over 30 minutes.
What?
And it's weird yeah, and it's really weird because it feels like they watched 2 different movies, because
Which
one
one?
of them is like, oh, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you!
Jonas, seriously. I'm gonna say Jonas, seriously.
Yeah.
Did this guy, seriously though, did this guy do all this parkour?
Where are you?
Yeah, he just went into the cave and disappeared like fucking Batman.
We should have had Jonas we should have given Jonas the pot brownie thing. Then he would at least would have stayed put instead of trying to do all this acrobatics.
Yeah, honestly, now I'm kind of wishing Jonas had shared the pop brownie, because then they would both be sitting on the ground high, and we'd all just be hanging out.
Either he was just spirited away by a spirit or whatever, or this dude just parkoured so hard.
Look,
he just got completely away from us.
Look, kids, what I'm trying to say is if you're on a deserted island with your friends and someone wants to go explore caves, and one of them wants to just eat a pop brownie and chill, take the pop brownie and just chill. Don't go explore the caves. Y'all seen The Descent?
Yeah.
Bring an ashtray down here. Or a pen.
To smoke.
I mean, yeah. But, like, why down here? Who would hang out
I
here?
don't know.
Who would just be chilling here with a fucking
No,
ashtray
old
and a
German
cigarette?
boy, don't go into the weed cave.
Don't go into the weed cave!
Oh mein Gott, this cave is full
See a
of
man about a
blunt and
dog.
smoking.
Sure, will do.
See a man about a dog. Oh shit, I think that means something.
I think see a man about a horse means you have to go poop.
Huh. Colorful.
Something like that.
Pick
They
it
had
up.
a joke about that in Finding Nemo, where the Australian guy's like, "Well, I'll be right back. I gotta go see my man about a wallaby." Let's see here. Did you hear me call? Yeah, man, how did you not hear me? It's a cave. It's all hard surfaces that echo off the walls and stuff. Of course you heard me.
So didn't you hear me?
This is my this is the thing I was annoyed with. I was watching the tip end of Alien Isolation, and there's a set piece that I think is pretty neat where all the whole ship is kind of tilting and junk, and you're walking down like a rail system, but like every once in a while a train thing, like one of the trams, will just come barreling towards you, and you'll have to like duck into one of the alcoves. And I think that's pretty cool. But like the game tries to like jump scare with you with these trains, and I'm like, you're in a dark hallway that's like got all these like hard surfaces. You should be able to like hear that thing coming from a mile away, and you should be able to see it down the hall because it's a straight rail line, and the thing has like lights on it and is like on fire.
Right.
Like that jump scare only works when you're like facing perpendicular to the rail, not when you're walking down the rail system,
Right.
because it's coming at you.
But go on.
Oh, right. Didn't you hear me call?
Didn't you hear me calling for you?
Jesus, you scared me.
Guess not.
Guess not.
You know, what's his name? Who's the other guy? The guy with the brownie?
Ren.
Yeah, Ren gets the brownie, but Jonas is the one who's got the case of the deaf.
Mhm.
You
See-
eat this, you won't hear a dang thing.
See, honestly, I was picking on Ren for eating the whole pop brownie, but you know what? Honestly, he did the right thing. He did
He
the right
stayed out
thing.
of
He ate a
trouble.
brownie, he sat in his spot, and he just stayed there.
Yeah, there's like a much lower lower chance of him falling. See, I was thinking like, oh, wandering in a cave is bad. If you're on pot, you're not as lucid.
Yeah,
and,
which is why we were like,
you might
Ren, don't be
forget
an
how
idiot.
deep into the cave you are, because it's easy to lose your sense of both direction and time. But then also there's all this parkour, so I'm like, I get the feeling that this guy would see the parkour part and be like, no, I'm going back. Oh, I should probably make sure my phone is muted. Let's see here. I'm gonna
Parkour,
say,
man, that ain't for me.
what do
I'm
you-
good. I'm gonna sit here and eat my brownie.
I'm gonna say, what are you doing?
What are you even doing?
I'm sorry for going ahead. I thought I heard somebody down here, but you know, obviously there isn't. But isn't this place incredible? I mean, I don't even know how this
I don't even know how this happens. You see, water flows through an underground area for a long period of time. Man, I don't know. I'm not a hydrologist.
How does this happen, Kronk? Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Oh man, just Kronk with like the hydrology 101. Like
Oh my god.
How like underground caves are formed.
Kronk is
Through,
the
like,
best
erosion.
character in Emperor's New Groove.
I'm gonna say it's beautiful. I want to say can't we just go, but I also want to appreciate this cave.
Right?
happens.
We appreciate the cave
No,
and then we
it's
leave.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
See? That's what I heard. It sounds like a person almost, right? Kinda? I don't know where it's...
Let's get out of here.
Oinks, zoinks, let's get out of here, Scoob.
I
At
always
this
read it
point,
in
if we stay, we're
that
just-
voice and imagine the pantomime horse with the guy in the gorilla costume. I'm like, well, gorillas can't breathe underwater. How are you down here? He's like, well, actually, it's let's get out of here. Or is it? They're onto us, and the gorilla hops onto the pantomime horse, and the pantomime horse is like, let's get out of here.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
It was an episode of SpongeBob.
Why don't I remember
The
that?
gorilla is Patrick. Then who's Patrick?
That I do remember. Who's that guy? Patrick, you're supposed to be in the gorilla costume. I am in the gorilla costume. I thought I was doing a pretty good job.
Then who's Patrick? And then it unzips, and it's just like a real
It's just
person
like
in a gorilla costume.
It's just an actual ape, except not an actual ape.
Like a live action gorilla costume,
Just
man.
a live action gorilla costume, and he just beats the shit out of them.
He really does.
He just beats
Alright,
them
go.
up. He's just like, fuck you, I'm an ape.
And then they're like, what is he doing underwater? And then he's like, God, George, they're onto us.
Oh, is that
And
the
then
same episode? Oh.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh,
where they're like, well, if you're an ape, what are you doing underwater? And he's like,
remember that.
George, they're onto us. And then he hops onto the pantomime horse, which is, just a couple people in a horse costume. And they're like, let's get out of here. And they like trot away. And I think about that every time I think about like exiting a thing. Every time we gotta get out of Dodge, I imagine that little voice of "Let's get out of here."
We're just the
Resume.
horror movie morons the audience screams at to leave.
No. Maybe.
Oh, thank God they have
There was
meta
a
knowledge in
light
this
in here
game.
somewhere. I still want to see what made it. It must just be further in.
Taylor?
It's the light. It's made for me.
It's made for
I'm gonna
me!
I'm gonna say let's go, please.
Yeah.
Let's try and find it before we go back.
Can we just go,
Look,
please?
we need to go
I
see
really
a man
don't
about
like
a dog.
it here.
Yeah, we need to go
okay,
find out about this
you
dog.
go. Lead the way.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You
what
wanna go with
said
that?
was funnier, but yes, I'm gonna say thank you.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Hmm?
Done with this shit.
Jonas, you can't be wander around the caves. This ain't no hidden deep. You don't have your line launcher.
Jonas, eat a brownie and go sit down with Ren. You're not allowed to explore anymore.
Speaking of, Hidden Deep is pretty neat.
I have
I've
not
been
played
playing
it.
It's kind of like a puzzly game where you go around caves and shoot monsters. And it's currently in early access, so it's only got like a handful of monsters and a bunch of relatively simple puzzles. But it's pretty neat, and I like the physics of it. I hope to see it develop over time.
Right on.
It's made by the same folks as Barotrauma, which I think I mentioned this on a previous thing, but like we should. I want to play. I think Barotrauma you can theoretically play it in single player, and I want to try it out and get familiar with it because if we play it, we'll be one of the only people who actually play it, play it and put the episodes on YouTube. Like if you look up Barotrauma, there's only like 3 people on YouTube playing it, and only like one of them has posted in the last like month.
Oh, damn.
Like, and it's a fun looking game. It's been in development for a while.
Hang on. What's going on here with Jonas? he broke. Jonas, there he is. There he goes.
That reminds
You
me
good,
of my
dude?
favorite mechanic. That reminds me of one of my favorite mechanics in Uncharted. In the Uncharted games, when you're climbing, like there's different, like some games, if you're climbing and your buddy is there, you can't climb past them. And
This can't be the way we came in, right? We must have
This is
doubled
the way
back
we-
the wrong way.
We're trapped!
We're trapped! There was a cave in.
We're trapped and the doors are all locked! Ah, there's this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they fought against these two, like, bald brothers called the Paradox Brothers. And their whole thing
From
was
what?
they were called the Paradox Brothers from Yu-Gi-Oh! And they would just
I
kind
don't
of...
remember.
Yeah, they were these two bald brothers that would just kind of flip around, do cartwheels, and be like, "Ah, we are the Paradox Brothers, haha!" And,
That-
I remember... Yeah, and I remember seeing the preview for that episode, and one of the lines was just like, I think Yugi or one of the main characters being like, "We're trapped," and one of the Paradox dudes going, "And the doors are all locked," and that's what I always think of whenever the phrase "I'm trapped" or "we're trapped" or anything about being trapped comes
That's
to
like
mind.
that's your SpongeBob. Let's get out of here.
That's my
moment.
SpongeBob, let's get out of here. That's to me what SpongeBob is to you.
Let's get out of here. We can't. We're trapped, and the doors
And the
are all
doors
locked.
are all locked!
Oh man, this is why we need an editor. We just slap those in there.
Oh man, hey people in the chat, who
We
remembers
need
the
you to
Paradox
track down-
Brothers?
Did you go find a old episode of Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm gonna say.
Oh hey, Jenny's here.
I'm gonna say which. Oh right. Sorry, I had this thing on full screen. I didn't have the. Ah! I was irresponsible.
Sorry, Jenny, we were not responding to you. She got all concerned. Yeah, we're okay, we're just dumb and we're not paying attention. Kronk is Jewish? Is he really?
Sorry. Who? What?
Is Kronk Jewish?
Man.
I did not know
Wait.
that about him, if that is
Yeah.
true.
I mean, spiritual. Like
I mean,
spiritually, but
like-
not literally.
Like, I could believe it. I could
Look,
totally
in the
believe
same way,
Kronk's Jewish.
look, in the same way that like none of the creatures in Madagascar are Jewish, but like literally, but like some of them are like spiritually,
Yeah.
like where there's just like as like part of a gag, like they'll make like comically like what's that term, the not borscht belt, the sort of like style of humor that like came from like Jewish comedians in the
Yeah.
olden days.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're like, oh okay, yeah, this character is like pseudo Jewish, but you know they're in Madagascar and they're talking animals and they believe in the sky gods, which are represented by tropical fruits.
Was Melman kinda Jewish?
Man, I don't remember.
I don't know. He hated nature, and he was on a lot of medicine. He just ate He just lived on medicine. That was his food. Like, there's a whole shot
yeah.
in the first game where everyone's getting like
Just
just a sort of like big dinner thing that's all fancy. Alex is getting like
Yeah, and
steak,
also-
and Zebra's got like this, I don't know, fine grass or whatever Zebra's eat. And it goes to Melvin, and they bring him like a tray of just medication.
Yeah,
Not
he
like
just
one of
lives
those
on those
fancy
Flintstones multivitamins.
just a bunch of vitamins and pills.
Just chewables. I love that meme that's just Melman like with his neck craned like in the foreground and it just says, "Why are you white?"
Why are you white?
Just I don't know why it's so funny. It's just
Uh,
it's probably because like it's probably really funny because it's the idea that like they just show up on like the island off the east coast, the southeast coast of Africa. Just him going, "Why are you white?"
why are you white? No, and Melman is very into his tray of vitamins and chewables, by the way. He's not like, oh man, this is my life. He's like, oh yeah, vitamins, let's do this. I'm a giraffe.
Jenny says, "I always been here. I was streaming, y'all, while I was biking. No, it's canon," she says.
Ah, cool. Oh, is it canon? Neat.
I can believe that. Alright, I'm
Alright.
gonna say, we're trapped! And the doors are
Somehow,
locked!
And the doors are all locked!
We're trapped.
Alex,
How the hell are we gonna get out of here? It's just rock. Where's the opening?
I don't know, but it didn't just disappear. We must have just missed it. let's just go back the other way. We got in, there has to be a way out.
Okay.
Sure. I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
No point of being a Debbie Downer.
No point in
a
getting
weird
all
magic
manic.
cave.
Yeah, no point
Maybe
in
we'll
going.
find
Let's
something
just
cool down here. Maybe
ignore
we'll
that.
find some Fraggles and Doozers.
Maybe. Jonas.
Oxenfree Fraggles mod. It's a deep cut for all you folks who would have to be like at least 5 to 10 years older than me.
I do not know any of what you're talking about.
Fraggle Rock. It was a show that was like
Was that another
all the
puppet
Fraggles
show?
yeah, all the Fraggles are puppets. There's like one. I think there's like one human.
Didn't they like cross over with Sesame Street and Muppets at one
Possibly.
point? I'm pretty sure
Possibly,
that happened.
I could see that, but they're all Muppet puppets, and all the Fraggles have different colors. And
Puppet babies.
I remember in the same way that like after hearing about Samurai Pizza Cats as a joke, and then looking it up and finding that it was real, and then watching like all 3 seasons of it, I also watched a bunch of Fraggle Rock, and like it's wild how like it's mostly like just like regular goofery, and then there's like one episode where like a couple of them get like trapped in a cave, and one of them's like, I kind of feel like giddy, and the other one's like, you know what that means, right? Yeah, we're running out of air. And I was like, oh no!
Oh no! Oh
Like,
no, Fraggle
it's wild
Rock!
how there's like, it's wild how there's always like one episode that's like way serious. You're like, oh, I wasn't expecting this to get real like that.
What a fucking turn!
Yeah. Jenny says, bruh, high as hell. Well, okay, who are you talking about? Because this could mean anything. This could mean you, me, Lou Jack, one of the characters, one of the people we're talking about that's not in the game.
I mean, yeah, I mean, are you talking about Ren? Because, like, Ren's also high. Man! Jonas, you done fucked up. Taylor, pick a dialogue.
Oh, I'm just gonna go surf thing. I'm just gonna go full positivity because
Full
that's how I think we
optimism.
escape this magic cave.
Sure thing.
Let's fucking do this.
Thanks,
Man!
Alex, and your sarcasm.
Man,
That's so
Joe!
funny. I feel like, you know how the joke is that like Fallout 4 has like always has 4 answers, but it's like yes, sarcastic, yes, mean, yes, no.
Yeah.
Well, this one has like, this one is just like sarcastic, yes, more sarcastic, yes, mean, yes.
The most
and-
sarcastic, yes.
And an even meaner, yeah, yeah.
The meanest, yes.
Coolest, Daniel.
The coolest, Daniel. Man, Jonas, you couldn't have just fucking split a brownie with Ren and Shell. Now we're in this cave and it's all locked.
Oh, dude, I just realized something that we theoretically could stream now.
What?
So, you know how it's super sad that we're at the end of the Hitman journey, or Hitman is at the end of its sort of journey where they won't be releasing like any new stuff for it, what have you, or not new stuff, but as in like they're taking a lot of the company to producing the next
Like a
the
sequel?
007 game. Yeah, they're making a 007 game, which is cool, but it means that we won't be getting more like Hitman, and that's what I really want. But they did my life dream, Lou Jack. You know how I was saying like, oh, I bet near the end of the production they'll make it that you can play like a bunch of the like limited what's the word, the elusive target levels.
Yeah?
They're doing that. You can play the elusive target levels.
Oh, sweet!
Which, like, it was bad timing for me because I was already, like, I was already kind of, like, in the middle of a bunch of other games and stuff when I learned about this. Where were you going? Are you?
I'm trying to
waiting
see
for
where
what's-
Jonas went, because he disappeared!
She's gonna lose Jonas again because path.
Like, did he disappear again? Was it scripted? Because he's just gone. Am I
Maybe
at some
it
point
is.
gonna notice and be like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, look. If he'll find his way or he won't. I'm just gonna imagine that it's not like you can lose him on accident. He either like loses. You either lose him like because the game decides to, or it's a complete accident, but he'll still show up.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that he's like like a dog in Minecraft, where if you lose him, like he just teleports to you at some point. Crystals! Look at these crystals,
Crystals!
dude!
Everywhere. There's no other exit.
I know.
Look at these cool crystals, though.
Okay, so Jonas is here, or at least his disembodied voice is here.
Jonas just become Jax from Gears of War.
What? Wow, how is that?
Jonas, I need you to open this
Did
door.
you see the floating
Look!
triangle light
It's a
thing?
fucking ghost! Oh, look!
Oh. Yes, I see it. I thought that was part of the game's heads-up
yes.
display,
It
but
must be
apparently
like
no. That's
like a rainbow, or
Yeah.
like a reflection
if
of
I
light.
saw that, I would just assume
Those,
that it was
exist.
one of those laser machines you use at parties. Because laser machines can do that.
You know,
You ever had one of those?
No.
Yeah, I knew someone who was in that kind of business, and they had a bunch of like secondhand stuff like that, and like a fog machine, and then they had like a laser. I don't know what they call it. I'm just calling it a laser machine, but it can make like little patterns in laser, because it's like just a rapidly moving mirror, and you can make a thing like a triangle, except usually it's red. I've never seen a white laser machine.
Book one.
Oh, right. Sorry. I was just still really excited about the elusive targets, mainly because every time an elusive target came out, I would just check the entire level for if there was any for new dialogue when like people in the world are talking about the target. Let's see here. Floating thing up there. Let's go with the, I'll go with possibly.
Possibly?
Rainbow reflection or something.
Cave, triangle rainbows.
Maybe? Until last week, I hadn't heard about parrotfish either, so I guess anything's possible.
I think this is all tied
Maybe
to when
it's
you
an ancient
tuned in
spaceship.
those weird signals out there.
Maybe.
And what am I trying to say? I
Jonas,
think
why
that
are you a ghost?
Tuned in this little guy somehow. I think it's all the same thing.
I'm gonna say cool. That honestly, it makes sense that all the weirdness is as the same source around here.
Right.
Well,
It's kind of like how if you go to a place that seems
I finally
haunted,
know
it's
what
like,
it feels
huh,
like to
it's
catch
got
a big
drafts,
trout.
it's got
Try
infrasound,
radio. Maybe that's
it's got
like a
weird
frequency or
electrical
something.
interference. It's
Like
like,
if it'll
yeah,
have an
it's all
effect.
from the same source. It's called having a really crappy house. Most of the effects that ghosts have are have an overlap with having a house that's falling apart. It's like, huh, there's this like weird wind that passes through. All right, have you noticed that they're coming from like cracks in the boards and stuff? Oh dang, yeah, the infrasound seems to be coming from the AC that's like 50 years old, and that's also where the electrical interference is coming from. Oh yeah, the attic feels really uncomfortable. You know, it's probably because you haven't dusted that place in a while. Most of these is just stuff that's wrong with your house.
I think you just need to
Oh,
fix
sorry.
your house, man.
What does this guy say? Hold on.
Man, I don't know.
Jenny said Hitman 007. See, I would love if they get to just have a Hitman's in 007. Honestly, see, I think it would be the ballsiest move if they just made it that that like Hitman shows up in 007. Where it's like, look, the agents are given a number or whatever, and your number is 007 now.
Huh?
Jenny said they trapped by a siren. Yeah, and she'll summon up a giant fist to lift you in the air to do more damage.
Pick one!
Sorry, good idea. Gonna go with good idea.
Yeah, good idea. Maybe it'll dance or twitch or something.
First, I want to see what this is.
I wish
Armor!
this was a door.
Yeah, me too.
I wish you weren't a ghost, Jonas!
Open armoire.
What the fuck?
Bro, how the heck they get
Saw
an
the
armoire
man
down
off the
here?
dog. What the crap does that mean?
A guy who can't see dogs?
Oh, there's only one thing here.
Did you see
There's
the
only
first
one.
time?
See the first.
See a man about a dog? Yeah, I don't get it either.
Saw a man about a dog. Saw the man, but not the dog. Saw the
Let's
man,
do it.
but not
Come
the
on.
Jonah.
Radio time.
Jonas is invisible. How do I get out my radio? I
It's
don't
so
remember.
funny that we broke Jonah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He's broken. Oh no.
Oh
Alex,
no.
Jonas.
I want to see what it's gonna do.
He's broken.
Jonas. Oh no.
Ooh, yeah, do some radio stuff. Tune it all the way up so we can get the spooky frog noise.
That's just music.
Nope, it's just music now. Nice. I guess it's less mad at us now.
Are you gonna make me beg?
I'm already doing it, Jonas. Luck.
Whoa, go back.
Oh wait, I
That's
think
the
I'm supposed to be near
96.
the crystal?
Go to 96
Please,
again.
Alex. Please.
96.
Let's
I
do
said
the
go to
tuning thing.
96!
Ah!
97?
Okay.
A little bit
just do whatever you want.
Jonas, will you shut up? I don't even know what station I'm supposed to be tuned into.
Yeah, try by the armoire. What?
Wait, what?
Check it again. All the way down to 88.
No. I think here's where it needs to be.
Oh my god. Is this?
Oh!
Is this
You're activating the
you?
triangle.
Are you doing this?
No, it's a radio. I think. Should I stop? Yeah.
Should I
Yeah.
stop? Yeah, I think. Should I stop? Yeah! All of those in that order! Which one?
I'm gonna go, yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah! What happens if I scroll more?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you have to wiggle it or something.
Whoa! Oh, hey!
Whoa.
Hi!
Like,
Oh!
Don't be under
What?
that.
Ah, no! Escape!
I know.
Which one? I know?
I know!
You heard me.
Let's go up more. Or no? Wait.
Oh.
Oh.
91.
Oh my god!
Jonas. It's a ghost in a triangle.
Jonas!
Jonas, look,
Jonas?
it's a ghost triangle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's the master from Fallout 1.
I have not played Fallout 1.
It's deep cut. Or was it Fallout 2? It's 1 or 2. It's
Is
one
it
of the low res
he was
ones.
the weird machine dude, right? That was like,
Yeah, he was
I'm
the guy
gonna
who
make
was like,
everything a mutant.
I'm gonna make everyone mutants. They'll be the future. And you're like, hey, all your mutants are sterile. They can't reproduce. And he's like, oh, frick.
Oh yeah, and then he just explodes.
Yeah, that's...
I've heard
great.
I've heard the legends. I just love the idea of being able to go up to a bad guy and just being like, "Hey, dude, this doesn't work," and then
Your
just
mutant
like
ain't got... Your
blowing
mutants
up,
ain't got no nuts.
just blowing up like, "Oh no!"
What do you mean? The funniest thing is imagining like him being like, just not. He never checked. He never like checked if his mutants had like the basic reproductive organs. Because all the super mutants like canonically don't have like junk.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. What's this thing? Oh, there we go. Jenny says the master is from the first one. Thanks, Jenny.
Thanks, Jenny from the block.
I'm gonna say hello to the left. It's just be a straightforward hello.
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 Sleepy. Fine. Yeah, everything. Fine. Things can same. Don't know. If is possible.
This is
Sleepy time,
insane.
gal. Who are you? I am the coolest Daniel.
Are you? Who are you on the?
Listen, bobtail. Tail. Sleepy. Time. Yeah. Is possible.
Maybe.
Maybe, but I don't really.
Bobtail. Please, children. Guys. Others will see you soon.
Alex!
I'm really glad we have subtitles.
Me too. Hang on, I need to go turn off my AC. It's cold.
You're lucky. You got good AC. According to my weather thing, it's like 88 Fahrenheit right now. Like outside.
Yeah, that sounds awful. Alright, which one, Taylor?
I'm gonna say, what's happening? Because maybe... I wonder who Bobtail Shavetail is. Unless they're talking about your head.
I thought it was talking in code or something. I don't know.
What?
Since last episode, I learned a little bit of Morse code.
Hey, oh hey, Jonas is back. Whoa!
Finally! It's a great big flash, everything just changed. Our molecules got rearranged.
When he first woke up, he realized he had snowy white hair and glowing
And
green
pronouns.
eyes.
Alex!
Oh man.
Alex!
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 Where the heck?
11 p.m.
Alex? Are you okay?
First we can't exit the cave, now we just magically outside the cave.
As you do,
The
I
cave-
guess.
Maybe the cave itself is something magic. We
Maybe.
never really entered it. I don't know.
Maybe the whole island's magic.
What happened, I'm gonna say.
Right?
What happened?
That is a very good question. Look, I'm just gonna cut to the whatever. Like, I don't know exactly what happened back there, but the sign says that's an old communications tower, and I don't know about you, but I want to climb that ladder, call somebody, and get the hell back home as fast as possible.
Yeah. Oh wait, what's that? Oh fuck.
Party poop.
Way ahead of you. I would say not without my friends, but we're
I
not
mean-
leaving without the friends. We're just calling ahead.
Like, yeah, also true.
We're here.
No, I'm way ahead of you. There's gotta be some kind of emergency station or way to get out without taking the ferry.
Oh, and not for nothing. I'm fine with a little de-pantsing or whatever if the weather's right for it. But if this is some sort of prank or trick, I'm really...
Ghosts. Ghost prank. Oh. I wouldn't do that. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you.
Nah.
Really not...
Jonas, believe me, I wouldn't do that to you. I'm not that cruel.
Or magic-y.
Okay,
You
well,
should read
I
the
hope
plaque.
so. Just cross
Yeah,
your fingers the comm tower
after
is a
the dialogue.
working walkie-talkie or something.
Can we talk about what happened?
Wait, Jonas, seriously, like, what just happened? My radio, I guess, opened something, and that something did something else.
And that something was really friggin' scary and horrible, so let's just skip to the part where we get off the island and start suppressing it in therapy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but how would get out of the cave?
I don't
Maybe
Power.
it teleported us. It no-clipped
it's
us up
called
to the
that, I
mountain.
think, because the radio man who watched
Nope.
it, he was Major Richard Harden. I don't know
Richard
why I remember
Harden? Richard Harden?
Wait, the guy's name was Major Dick Harden?
Beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty great. Yeah, that's pretty great.
that. Yep. It almost makes the whole trip
Makes
worth
the whole
it,
trip
doesn't
worth
it?
I wouldn't go that far.
No, not even a little bit. But it's nice to find these little laughter where we can on this spooky ass island full of ghosts.
I got distracted from my thing about Uncharted. So like some games, if your buddy's climbing something, you can't climb past them, and in some games, you can climb through them. But in Uncharted, it has the polish where, if you try to climb past them, you'll like climb onto their shoulders as if like their neck is like a holding point. So you climb like on them. It's really
Yeah, I remember that. That was
it's beautiful. It's
man.
good polish.
Uncharted 4 is one of my all-time favorites.
I direly need more like what is it? More like what would you call them? Uncharted style Tomb Raider-y games.
I need spin-offs with Sam and Sully, and I need spin-offs with like Chloe and Nadine, and I need spin-offs with Nathan's daughter. Look at this
I
view!
You
think,
can see the cave, but not Ren or anybody.
What do you think happened to them?
Same thing as us. Yeah, what if everybody got teleported at the same time?
Maybe.
Probably the same thing as us. Transmogrified,
Transmogrified.
or whatever, to some other part of the
They get
island.
disapparated.
Great.
But what were you saying?
Something about
Uncharted and spin-offs.
yeah, I want to
and...
play. Yeah, I really want to. No, I was agreeing with you that it would be cool if they got more Uncharted games. I haven't played the original, the two Tomb Raiders of the most recent like trilogy.
It's locked.
I played a bunch
me
of I
try.
think the third one. But then my save got corrupted and that made me sad.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I think my guess is that they're probably on sale every once in a while. So maybe I should try playing it on PC. I don't know.
The Tomb Raider games were free on Epic. In fact, I'm pretty sure I told you about that. Didn't you get them?
Yeah, let me check.
Because they were, like, all free. Like, all of them. Like, the premium edition version of each game.
Yeah, I remember that, and I really hope I got that, but I don't. Where the heck?
I
There
think
we
it was
go.
part of the holiday giveaway that they were doing back during
Yeah,
Christmas.
If I go to here and I go to, I don't know this, and then I go to, where the heck?
Welcome back to Taylor checks to see what games he has
Taylor
in his
checks
library.
the Epic Games
Taylor checks his
launcher
Epic
thingy
Games
for some
library.
reason,
It's
and,
like-
and fails at it because he's doesn't know what games I have. Account, achievements, redeem code, coupons, wish list. I'm like, no, I need to know what I already have.
Just give me the information I want.
I need to know.
Kingdom Hearts, all of the Kingdom Hearts are on Epic, and I desperately need to play them on PC because I've played them with a controller, but I want to play them with a mouse and keyboard. I want to see what that
There's
experience
a Vampire
is like.
the Masquerade game? Interesting. That's unrelated sort of.
Oh yeah, there's a new one
Oh, there
coming
we go.
out.
I bet I have to check through the Epic Games launcher, not the Epic Games website. So, I'll have to update that. Back
You-
to what we were saying. Let's see here. What can you do? That's a good question.
What could
Although
you
Alex will
do?
probably be sassy about it.
Jonas turns out to just be like Uryu from Bleach. Like, look, man, I can just pick locks for no reason.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it. It's just a thing I do.
What was the
What exactly can you-
what game was it where it was like, why do you know how to pick locks? I learned how to because I thought it would make me look. I thought it would impress girls back in like high school. Did it? No.
Wait, what's that from? I have no idea what that's from.
Yeah, someone will have to. Someone in the comments will have to figure that one out. But I swear that was from some kind of game or something. It's like the quote from I've seen this screenshot from Night in the Woods where it's like, my dad thought teaching me how to throw knives would make me less gay. Now I'm great at sucking dick and throwing knives. And I'm like, yeah!
Nice.
What a legend.
Uh,
I hope there's a knife throwing minigame.
You do except jiggle it more?
Oh, you'll see. What's the expression? Skills of a misspent youth?
hey, I was right.
That's not an expression. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What
Well,
are you even doing?
Just have a look.
Oh, did I pick the wrong one?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Also, I think that window's open. The back. A left.
That
See?
would be hilarious.
Good job.
Good job.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay.
Look, that window looks open. Although
Nope.
it looks like it's open, but like...
Why?
How does this thing...
Oh, did Jonas
Jesus.
turn them on? Oh.
Well, are you gonna answer it, or what?
What if we didn't?
Firewatch.
Hello?
Firewatch mime playthrough. Never
Yeah,
talk to
she's
anyone in
here.
the game.
It's
Just
for you.
never talk ever.
Who
Henry
is it?
mute playthrough.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh
Who
man,
is it?
the Firewatch
come over
mute
here and take
playthrough.
it.
It's very unsatisfying because you don't learn any like the lore.
There's no story. It's like speedrunning Phoenix Wright. You get nothing from it.
Well, no, if you speedrun Phoenix Wright, you'd still see all the dialogue. It's just like you would keep like skipping it. It's more like if you were speedrunning. I mentioned this like I don't know, like a year or two ago, but I believe that one of the funniest speedruns is Resident Evil Revelations 2, and it's because like speedruns of that game like end up messing with the pacing, where whenever it's trying to show you like a boss or set the scene, like it's trying to establish like tone or whatever, you
Right.
can still move around and interrupt. So it'll be like, ooh, here's a spooky boss, but like they won't linger on it. You'll just see the person who's playing it like start like taking cover and like running behind stuff and like narrowly avoiding being caught. But because of it, it's like the pacing is way funnier. It's like, nope, I'm already in the elevator. Bye.
Bye. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone.
But who is phone?
But who is phone?
Comm tower speaking.
communications tower?
Alex?
Oh, hey, Ren.
Oh, hey, Ren.
Alex? Is that you?
Ren?
Oh, Jesus hopping Christ! Thank Vishnu. You guys went into that hole and a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what happened. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago.
Who the fuck is Vishnu?
One of the Hindu gods, I believe.
Oh, neat.
I saw the light on in the tower thing. Hey, did you know that it's named after some guy named Dick Harden?
I know, what a legend.
Jonas laughing again.
How are you calling us?
Ren, how are you calling us?
Jonas
Phones
like,
don't
it's
work
so
here.
funny.
It's a code written on this list here. But it's not a normal phone. I can't call out. I'm at the way station or whatever in the woods. It's been like just the worst thing ever. Just
Tanner?
How'd you get there? Oh, no, wait. Are you okay? I think we established you either,
Defcon,
look, you either got there normally or teleported, but right now we need to establish if all of our peeps are okay.
Yeah.
terrible ever since
Ren,
you...
are you alright? Like, physically alright? Because I know mentally you're
No,
probably...
I'm not alright. I mean, do I sound alright or do I sound not alright? I probably sound not alright, right?
Wait, I think that's the other line. Maybe it's like a night watchman or something.
Oh, wait, hang on. Do I need to switch over here? I don't know if this is one of the things that matter or not. I feel like I
It
need
feels
to...
like an important thing, but I do... There's probably another person who... on the islands, probably one of our other guys, on our other buddies.
So you want to
You think
switch...
we'd just be able to answer that one, too. Hold on, Ren. Switch over.
Alright.
Thing or they
Wait,
do like...
Ren, someone's calling
Hold on,
the
Ren.
other
I need
line.
to check my
Just
Epic Games
hold on
account.
a minute. I'm gonna see who it is.
Okay,
I need to
make
figure
it
out
quick,
if I got
seriously.
those Tomb Raider games, okay? They're
Hello?
really
Oh,
cool,
Jesus
probably.
Christ, Alex? Why are you answering it? It says it's an emergency line. Where are
Ah,
you
it's
right now?
Clarissa.
Clarissa?
We're at the tower. We are the emergency squad.
Goodbye, Clarissa! Switch over.
Ren, where are you? Okay, we need to establish where everyone is.
And Jonas is
I'm
with
doing
you.
the-
Of
I'm doing
course
this
he is.
I'm in the comm tower.
Tactically
Clarissa. Where
here.
are you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm somewhere in Fort Milner. I don't know why. I don't remember like the last hour. I'm trying to call somebody, but I'm in a room with radio stuff that can. It says it can contact Kamina, but I have no idea how to make it work.
There's a bunch of
Can
notes
you
here. It
just come
says,
over here and figure?
it says talk to the fireflies, and it's got a bunch of codes on it.
Wait, is that Last of Us? Are you referencing Last
Yeah.
of Us?
It says we can contact the fireflies. I've been waiting like 2 games for it. I'm still waiting for it.
Still waiting to see those fireflies. Abby taking off on a boat like, we're gonna find those fucking fireflies.
It's like I thought we were gonna do that at the end of the first game.
Nope, we're doing it now.
Like at the third act, not like the very end, but nah, it's like we still ain't no fireflies.
I mean, we've seen them, we just killed them all.
In a way, yeah.
But there's more out there.
Man,
I
now
like...
I'm grumpy that we didn't get that, but now and then it reminds me that we also don't have a Days Gone too, and I need it so bad. I want a if I had like if like MySpace was still a thing and you could put like little like widgets on there, I would have a counter that says like Days Gone, and it would count how many days it's been since Days Gone came out. It'd be great. Like, and then a little thing under that just says like, waiting for. Oh, hey. Let's see. Jenny said Last of Us Part 3, Abby and the small guy. Abby and the small guy.
Abby and the small guy go on an adventure. Abby and the small guy go on an adventure. All right. Hey, Lady Anathema's here. The Fireflies.
Lady
We've been
Anathema,
trying
Fireflies.
to
We've
reach
been
you
trying to
about
reach you, but your car's
extended
extended
warranty. Thank you, Lady Anathema.
This, but it's in Dying Light: The Following, where it's like, finally, I have a car. Hey, we're trying to contact you about your weird little dune buggy's extended warranty. Oh man.
Jenny's apparently a shown pro tag.
Shonen pro tag, yeah.
Same, bro. Anyway, which dialogue?
Right. Where did she say? Oh, she was at the fort.
Yeah.
This is a tricky one. Ren needs my help. I want to say Muta's here, but that's... Oh, man. I want to switch over to Ren. I want to figure out how safe their situations are and who's closer. Sort of consolidate our guys.
Right.
Gotta get all our guys together.
So switch over?
Send dudes. You mean nudes? No, I'm in a fight. I need more men.
No, I'm in a fight. I need more men.
There was a...
We were
a sign
watching
at a
John
department-
Wick the other night, and Taylor made that joke during a fight scene.
There was a a sign in a department store. Someone took a picture of like a sign at like a department store that said like "more men upstairs" or "more men upstairs." And the comment was just like every Yakuza game be like. Because, like, most of the set pieces, you'll, like, bust into, like, some, like, gang hideout and you fight, like, a dozen guys.
Right.
And the last guy, you, like, knock through a door and there's a staircase and it's like, well, I gotta get up here. And so you'll just fight floor by floor. It's really good, don't get me wrong. I love the Yakuza games. But there's something really funny about it. It's like, I gotta fight this floor of guys. Then I gotta go upstairs where I can find more guys. Ren needs my help, I'm gonna go.
Alright.
Look,
I
Clarissa,
don't care
just...
if you guys want
You
to stay.
have a
I just want to
radio.
get out of
Work it
here.
out for yourself. Ren needs my help.
Wait,
Whoa.
Alex.
Whoa.
Ren?
Just pick me up, okay? Just come and pick me up. I'm really not great. Look, Alex, just whatever you do, this is vitally important now. Heed the words. Heed these words. Just whatever you do, don't...
And
The
it does,
longest version
ladies.
of that bad. I was going to mention this earlier that like one of my pet peeves is when someone's like, "Oh, and whatever you do, don't," and then it like cuts, and I'm like, if you said just don't whatever, it would have worked.
Yeah, you didn't have to establish a setup for the big warning you're trying to get across.
Maybe that's just what Ren was going for. He was like, "Oh, I'll just say I'll do that line, and then I'll hang up." It's like one minor thing that like really annoys me, but only because like it has a weird setup to it.
What's that?
So in Last of Us 2, on Abby's like nightstand, she's reading a book where one of the main that like has a similar plot to The Last of Us itself, where it's like two people like traveling a wasteland or something like that, and.
Right.
But one of the characters is named Lev. It's kind of an uncommon name. So it's super weird that when Abby meets someone named Lev, she doesn't go, "Huh, that's like from my book." They die in the end. Something like that. Like you think that would have I'm guessing that there's got to be like one writer on the team who is like, "Oh, they should mention that," and then like they forgot to add it in.
Unfortunate. So what are we doing here?
It's like really stupid Ren.
Stupid Ren.
Clarissa, switch over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Clarissa, you still there?
Nope. Oh, fuck.
She hung up too, of course. So, want to truck over to Milner first, see about that radio? I mean, Clarissa can be a handful.
I think we gotta go pick up Ren because he's high,
Yeah.
and also because I like
But
him more.
gotta take the bitter with the sweet.
Yeah.
Ren sounded kind of more out of sorts than usual. I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna leave it up to you. We can swing through the forest and nab Ren, or we can
You gotta-
go to the fort and see what Clarissa's up to. They're your people.
Also, I want you to read the rest of these things.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Ren in the woods.
You can decide.
Ren
Wait,
needs
if
us
you
more.
don't answer
And he'd
that,
kill me.
I was gonna say if you didn't answer that, would he just like stand there and wait,
I think it
or
would.
does he try to like decide for you?
I think he would eventually do that thing he did earlier, where he'd just be like, "All right, fine, do whatever, I guess," and you just wouldn't get to respond anymore.
Hopefully you get a chance to read it, because like last time you didn't get a chance to read the. I don't know if you got the chance to read the plaque. He was so
Uh,
insistent about talking to you, and then you didn't get to read the plaque.
was
Now
it
we
the
got a bunch
plaque
of
the
stuff in
thing
this-
that we got the Dick Harden thing from?
I think. Sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah, I want to look at all the machinery in this room.
Well, that's what we're doing.
If he knew we went to see Clarissa first.
Sound logic.
Ah, okay. Ah, shit, there's a cave. Alright, so that's Clarissa, that's Ren. We gotta go save Ren.
And this island's all
Alright,
kinds of
let's figure out how to
funky
turn off
shape.
this electrified fence. Kickstart this rescue mission like the total badasses we are.
We are badasses.
We are badasses.
Yeah. Righteous.
So sarcastic.
Machinery, radio.
Wait, hang on. This might be one that matters. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do this one.
SOS Mayday. Yeah.
SOS? Mayday, CQD?
CQD.
Come quick. Danger. It's
Oh, cool, ghosts.
dead.
Did
Later.
you get anyone?
I think later at some point you're gonna try to contact someone by radio again, and someone's gonna answer. And there's gonna be specific dialogue that we need to give them in order for the ending to not suck as much.
Thank you for that. This is why
So
it's good. If a game has like a best ending, I prefer to have Lujak like guide me there.
yeah.
Well,
And
I
it's
have to
been a
play
while
games
since
twice
I
to
played
do it
this,
right.
and I'm mostly operating by memory, but there are like at least two things I know for sure that I need to do as far as dialogue goes. I need to go and look up before we get too much further into the game to make sure I know for sure what dialogue options are all
Yeah,
going to get us
Lujak,
there.
you should have the walkthrough open or something.
Yeah, if I had a second monitor screen, I would just have like a walkthrough up at all times.
You got a gaming computer and you ain't got a second monitor.
Yeah, I need a second monitor.
Shame. More like a shaming computer.
Shaming computer.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your gaming computer.
Dishonor on all of your games. So are we gonna say no, or are we gonna say someone was there?
Someone was there.
I think someone was there, but I don't know. Warning, do not use aboard ship. Unsafe radiation limits.
You know, I'd normally find this stuff kinda interesting, really. You know, normally.
No, I'm radioactive. That can't be good.
That can't be good. That
Say
made
thanks
them...
or yeah, right. I'm gonna say thanks. Of course, it's Alex though, so all the ones that seem genuine are gonna be like, thanks.
Thanks. This is just how people talk on my
I'm from the
planet.
Hapen cluster. This is just how we talk.
Thanks, I guess.
It
How about that
was
thing in the middle?
kinda sarcastic.
There's something very
Fence should
cozy
be
and
off now.
liminal
Great,
about
but don't take
watchtower
offense if I want to throw a stick at it first.
stations.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a stick at it. I will take offense. Wait, I will take offense.
I will take offense.
Well, I will, and have
But not the
taken
fence
offense
outside,
at
it's
your
still
not
electrified.
believing in my ability at flipping switches.
Oh wow, she got
The
rude
flip
on
the
that
switch.
one. I can flip a fucking switch, friend. God.
I've been in the station, flipping switches.
Flipping?
And I
switches.
forgot my password on Epic Games. That's a shame. I'll have to do that later. Then he says, in 40K, a computer is a dude's brain. True, usually.
A brain is a computer.
My dad is a computer.
My dad is the computer. Ah.
Someone mentioned this the other day, and it really like messed with my brain. They're like, you know, I like the dismounting animation in Horizon Zero Dawn when like Aloy uses like not a zip line, like she uses like a grappling hook. to like, so when you jump off of like a cliff and there's a grapple point, you like jump off and then throw the hook, which is, you know, it's extremely dangerous looking. But they're pointing out like they should have different animations for if you're in combat or not. That way, if you're in combat, you do the like dangerous but quick like grapple thing. But if you're not in combat and you're just exploring, that it doesn't feel so jarring because you'll be like delicately looking through everything and be like, okay, and I gotta get down this cliff, and you're just like throw yourself off the cliff and toss the grapnel in midair. And it's like, nah, I should, it should be more methodical.
Wait, why can't I put my radio away? I took it out by accident and I can't remember which key gets rid of it.
E. R for radio.
You would think. What the fuck?
Do you not... Wait, do you not... Oh no.
I do not know how these key bindings work, and there's no fucking key bindings menu. Why isn't there a key bindings menu?
I'm gonna look this up on the key binding.
How is there not a key bindings menu? That doesn't make sense. What the fuck?
How about C?
C? Nope.
Alright. Try E.
Nope.
D.
D?
Ooh, jazzy.
Oh, jazzy. Nah. G?
Just keep going through the whole keyboard until you find it.
That's what I'm doing.
One at a time. But say it out loud so we know, the folks at home know what you're trying. Y?
Is it Alt? Control? Okay, Control is how you get the map. That's good to know.
That's cool. How about you?
Trying all the number keys. None of the number keys work.
How about P?
Nope, I tried.
How about left bracket? Right bracket?
Left bracket, right bracket. Nope, neither of those.
F?
F?
How about
nope.
G?
We are professional streamers.
J?
K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S.
Just keep trying.
Okay. Wow, it should not have taken me that long to get that.
What, L? Was it L?
No.
What key was it?
It was Shift. But I tried Shift and it didn't work. Oh, okay, whatever. Moving on.
To a ladder. What a thrill.
What a thrill, what a thrill, what a thrill, what a mighty fine
I was
thrill.
doing Snake Eater. I just don't remember the rest of the... Yeah, Shift is usually the run... lady says, Shift is usually a run button, in fairness. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have had R. R for radio. Plus it's easy to reach because you're using WASD. So you'd have the left pinky on Shift and you could move your pointer finger to R.
You would think. Wait, so... Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta go check for cats. I hear a cat yelling.
Cats are just like a little fella that lives at your house. I learned recently that like pigs are remarkably smart, especially like socially. Be like, man, if I could handle having a pet, I would have a pet pig. It'd be especially funny because we have a pet dog, so we'd have like a little dog and then like a little pig. Fort Milner is by the facilities. Wait a minute. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, this island's got a sort of weird layout to it, where like, what's the word?
There are three. Like, there are three cats outside, sitting out front, and only one of them came inside. The other two are like, nah, it's super dark and I'm just chilling.
So did they want to come inside?
Nah. I mean, one did. The other two are just
Alright.
like, nah, we're gonna chill. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, that like the map is interesting because it's clear and concise, but it's funky imagining what the map the island's actual shape is. Like if it's really like a weird like sort of waffle like hollow shape, or if it's just got a lot of like wooded areas and such between the chunks
Yeah.
or like
Uh,
mountains. You know what games have been growing on me?
what's that?
The Dark Pictures anthology.
I want to get into those. I put a bunch of them on my wish list.
And by a bunch of them, you mean all four? Because there's only like four, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Alright,
we
so
gotta
check
go to
your-
the Epiphany Field.
Yeah.
Yes, to the Epiphany Field.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, go to the Epiphany Fields. And it is saving, which means it is time
Good night.
to head out. Yeah, exactly. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. I'm fucking tired.
Man.
Lady Anathema says, I would have understood REXTQ, but shift? That's weird. It is weird, but in
is
fairness,
weird.
there also isn't a run button in this game. Which, in not fairness, is super not fair. And kind of annoying.
Yeah. You gotta do run from ghosts.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Can we talk about Assassin's Creed for a minute? Assassin's Creed is a game that
You
had
run
a
from
run
ghosts in
button.
Assassin's Creed? I don't remember that part.
What's that? No. No, because the run button. Like, Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
used to have a run button, right? It eventually
Yeah,
got a
because
crouch
walking
button,
was,
which
like low
took...
profile.
Yeah, it eventually got, like, a crouch button, which took way longer than you think it would. But then by the time you get to
taking cover behind
Origin...
things.
Yeah, but then by the time you get to Origins, the series has moved so away from their brand of, like, stealth and, like, assassinations that there's not even a run button anymore. Like, you don't sneak by default anymore. You just straight up run. Like, the first time I played Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed Origins, I was
And you
like,
just-
hey, how do I run? Wait, okay, I just run automatically all the time now.
Yeah.
I'm not even an assassin anymore. I'm just a dude that runs around and kills dudes.
Yeah, you're an assassin in the same way that like the Shadow of Mordor guy is an assassin, where it's like, oh yeah, I do more damage on an assassination hit.
I still have not finished Origins, but I've died to many a hippopotamus.
One of the side missions that I think really brought me out of I think it was Origins were the elephant boss battles, because as cool as I find fighting a war elephant is, especially because they're like ridiculously oversized for elephants. Like
Yeah.
they're just like twice the size of an elephant. Is that like I feel like it's not something an assassin would do. Like I feel like an assassin would be like, oh yeah, I just instead of like fighting an elephant like 1-to-1, I went out in my boat. I found like a rare fish. I made a poison and then I put it in like the elephant's food. Like I'm not gonna fight an elephant.
Man, the way that the games transition between like the ones where you are at least still move slow by default, between like Origins where you're just like, I'm not even sneaky anymore. It's like Thane from Mass Effect 2 tried to pretend like he was, I don't know, Grunt or Rex or something, and was just like, nah, fuck this sneaking around bullshit. I'm just gonna charge you. Then you're an
I
assassin. Go find cover. Get a sniper rifle.
I do like the like last second parry of Origins and Odyssey. I think that's pretty spicy. But and some of the combos are pretty nice. But man, I would make Assassin's Creed way more like stealth themed. Like I would want it to be I would want it to be where the more stuff you pull off in stealth, like the more like optional objectives you do, the more like legendary you become in like the general world. Like people will be like, oh, it's the legend that legendary assassin. We've heard of them. They took out like this entire fort and no one even saw them.
Right?
Just one day it just disappeared. Like, I would love something like that where you gain like a reputation. And you could do that if you were my other bit of advice is like Assassin's Creed would be great if it kept going like pseudo historical where like it grounded itself in something that was historical but then kept adding like a little bit of a twist to it.
Right?
It's like, here's China and the Three Kingdoms and here's a I don't know, where portal opened up. Add a little bit of isekai in there. Just who knows what's gonna happen.
Isekai.
So thank you so much for joining us. I've been Taylor,
I've been Lou Jack.
and I'm reminding you to take care.
Stay awesome.
Remember to check your engine light if it is on.
And if you have the choice between chilling with a pop brownie and exploring a spooky cave, chill with the pop brownie, because the pop brownie will not hurt you.
Bye!
Unless you eat all of it at once. Don't eat all of it at once.
Don't eat all of it at once.
Don't eat all of it at once. Wait. Jenny says, "Good night, y'all. I'm Scott the Waz now."
See you later. Bye!
Alright, bye!